Alright, well, just figure I'd give you guys a little walkthrough, kind of like I did with my tenon jig, kind of show you the construction and how I'm actually building this ambient air unit here. I pretty much all got the case done now, and it's come together really good. What I ended up using was, let's see, 3/4 inch MDF. I bought a 4x8 sheet, and that was to do my out feed table. And I still had it laying around. I had that and some plywood, 3/4 ply. And I decided to make it out of MDF just because it's really easy to work with. And, you know, once everything's together, it looks real nice and smooth. You don't have to really do anything. I mean, it's going to have a great finish on it. Put a little bit of, I'll probably end up just wiping some tung oil or something on it to bring out a little bit of color. But this is what I did so far. Ended up making these. These are my little slats here that I have for my filters. What I ended up doing with those, as you can see, got 1.5 inch. These are 3/4 inch pine. I had a piece laying around here from a previous project. So what I ended up doing is cutting this 1.5 inches. That's by 3/4, and I actually ended up dadoing these in a little bit, and then making bridle joints. There's 3 pieces actually. You got 1, 2, 3. This is for the 2-inch filter, 1-inch filter, and this is going to be for that media I was telling you about. I still got to build a frame around this. But then I'm just going to probably get a piece of pine. I completely ran out of the MDF, which is a perfect project for it. I mean, it was just, I only have about a 6-inch by 2-foot piece left, so it turned out pretty good measurement wise. I'm going to put a little piece of pine here for a door, put a couple hinges here, that way I can open it up, get to the filters, and I'll show you here how this works. Just slide the filter right in, and there's the 1-inch filter. Then you take your 2-inch filter here, that just slides right into place, and there you go. 2 filters, plus I'm going to have the media right here. Just get that real quick so everything fits pretty decent. And then once I get that other piece in, what this stuff here does is it's a little bit bigger, and all I have to do is I put my frame around, so I have to tuck that in the frame nice and tight, and then I might probably put another piece of maybe pine that's hinged, and just to kind of hold that in the center. So I'm basically going to have 3 filters here. A filter for the main one, a secondary filter, and then the fine 1-inch filter, which I'll get one of them good, I don't know, 3M's got a really good one that pulls it down pretty good. But, I don't know if you can see in here, this is the front opening, as you can see, and that's where my blower's going to go. I'm actually going to keep this here open, as like, I think I got 6.5 inches right here, and that's going to be when I put my front cover plate on. I want to put a grill right here, so that's going to act as a pressurized duct system, pretty much. And because that's going to have my blower, I want it to be centered for weight distribution. That means the opening is going to be over here, and I didn't want an opening over here. I wanted it, you know, something to look decent. So I decided to make it a little bit longer, so I have like basically a piece of ductwork right here I'll pressurize, and I can put a nice grill right here. That way I'll be able to angle my air and just get a real nice circulation going. But inside here, what I'm doing, as you can see, I just cut a 2x4, some leftover 2x4 I had laying around, cut that down to 1.5 by 1.5, ended up just screwing that in there for framework. What I'm going to end up doing is taking that piece of ply right there, cutting that down, mounting my blower in there, and then in here I'm going to make a little wedge shape, so that way I'll be able to slide my blower in and it'll lift up on that wedge, put it in there nice and tight, screw that down in there, and if anything ever happens, if I need to do any maintenance or anything on it, I'll be able to pull that out, that wedge let it drop, I will put it back in, I'll raise that back end up, and everything will work out pretty good. So all in all, it's turning out good. Sorry about got a new phone here, so I got better picture, but it doesn't have quite the camera angles. But as you can see, it's going to be a pretty nice unit. So keep you guys posted. I've been working on this, kind of tinkering around with it all day, but tomorrow I should finish it up and get it wired up and see how she works. But thanks for watching, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. So have a good one.